So 2 of our trolls got killed pretty early on by this rattling gunner, and we were forced to change up our composition. In the next episode, we're going to try to find one of these rattling gunners and do a tier 8 dungeon with it. For clearing the tier 7 dungeon, we get 7 attribute and skill points. We're going to put 3 attribute points into intelligence, and every time you put a point into intelligence, you get an extra skill point, and we're going to put all those into power throw. This actually maxed out at level 10 on like power strike and iron flesh. And with the rest of our attribute points, I think we're just going to put them into charisma, and we can start getting more points of leadership later. I'm not sure if that increased power throw damage is going to affect the damage of the naphtha bomb, but it's gonna definitely affect the venom of the firefly frog javelin, which gives us 50% chance of double damage and 50% chance of triple damage against all enemies apart from undead, demons, and lizardmen. For some reason we can see the text now. I think if we put it like over here, we can't. Yeah, I don't want to discard it, by the way. Let's not put it there. The Rattling Gunner is a special troop of the Skaven underworld. It looks like down here the Wood Elves are at war with them. The fighting has gone on for some time as well, so there's a pretty good chance the Wood Elves have some Skaven prisoners. Before we head over there, there's 100 Mad Boys, and we fought these in a previous episode, but we now have AoE with the naphtha bomb. Looking like right here might be good. Okay, I can't see what just happened. Are these guys running, by the way? They're fleeing. A lot of them are. Well, okay, that was kind of lame. I don't know like what they're doing over there. As we were fighting them, I also noticed they had a magical shield that protected them from damage, so they might have actually blocked the damage from the bomb. So we made it over to the Wood Elf lands, or what used to be the Wood Elf lands, but they actually don't own any more territory. I think they got wiped out. King's Glade is actually under siege. Okay, those are not Wood Elves that are sieging it, it's Sigmar that's taking it, so yeah, the Wood Elves I guess are done for. I look back at the Foreign Relations tab, and the Skaven is not at war with the Night Goblins. Since the fighting just began though, the Night Goblins have probably not taken any of them prisoner. They are bound by truce to not attack the High Elves though, so they were at war with the High Elves. Same with the Dark Elves and the Beastmen, so we could check their territory and see if they have any Skaven prisoners. We passed by Glade of Eternal Midnight, and I noticed it was not very well defended. It only had like 60 units and a ton of prisoners, like 120, and one of them was a caster, so I decided to take it, and it took me a little while. It took me 2 attempts actually, just because the layout's so awkward, and I ended up getting knocked out and my troops didn't auto charge. But we did take it, and really the only purpose of us doing that was so that we could recruit that caster. And then we got some other decent units, but they are increasing our wage cost, and we don't really need as many units as we have right now. So we're at Greyhorn, a Beastman town, and I'm seeing they have 457 prisoners, but we can't see a lot of them. I traveled through all the Beastman territory, and it didn't look like they had any Skaven prisoners, so yeah, we're just gonna move on. I think we're just gonna try to do like Zarga's dungeon. I was thinking we could have it in the Skaven lands and try to take out lords that had a rattling gunner, but like this one who's pretty powerful has 289 units. He does not have a single rattling gunner in his party from what I can see. I think they're pretty rare, and I think maybe only like the Skaven Lord has them, or maybe like their Marshal too. And already let's try a tier 8 dungeon. So the layout that I'm bringing is just pure cleave. Everyone is just gonna run in and just start cleaving immediately, and I'm just gonna try to tank it for as long as I can. There we go, there's the friends. We got Gotrek with the 2-hander. The Ancient Croxagore needs no introduction. It is a massive beast, and we got the Chaos Troll as well. And they're gonna be cleaving and hopefully doing stuff while I'm tanking. 3 DPS, 1 tank. Nice, they're not getting stuck. Oh yeah, we have the throwing weapon as well. I should try that out. I did try out in the previous siege. Also, we have really low throwing skill proficiency, which makes it kind of hard to, oh god. Gotrek caught up. Did not know that he was that far up. Okay, we're just gonna charge. And I'm just gonna try to get to the exit. I don't care about the chests, they're all trash, like for the most part. Like they're not all trash, but like, it's just, I mean there was only like 1 enemy left, so I should have looked for it a little bit at least, but oh man, this room's brutal. It's very wide open. I see a caster right here. He's not casting. Stupido. Everyone just come over here. Ooh. Cutting damage though. I'm only really worried about piercing damage and blunt damage. Those are the only things that really hurt me too bad. Should I toss the bomb over there? These guys? If I can hit them. Well, that was way too far. What the heck? It wasn't that good. You'd think that this would do extra damage to undead. It's burning. Burn them skeletons. Making some music. Everyone just charge, screw it. We got this. Okay, chill out, dude. It's not that serious. We're being over dramatic. We did get a level up, and one thing I didn't talk about in the intro is that we got 3 level ups from dungeon attempts in the last episode, and I put all the points we got from level ups into agility to get to 21. And let's get 1 more athletics, 1 more in charisma, I guess, because I feel like athletics is really good in these dungeons. The increased chance to dodge and the movement speed is nice. The chest might be up there. Yeah, I got it. I couldn't even see the text, by the way, pop up, but I got it. Reinforced Blood Knight armor. That is the best armor piece I think I've seen so far. Tempered one-handed hammer does blunt damage. That's pretty useful for taking prisoners. Masterwork Great Axe. Decent modified stuff there. Yeah, next room. Oh, this is where we are gonna be thriving with our cleave composition. Oh. I should actually start tossing bombs, but I think I can do damage myself with them. So I tank, you guys do the damage. Oh man, this is like perfect loadout for them because this is an AoE guy, by the way. They had the dudes that were firing like upwards. Should I just run to the end? Guys doing some good damage. Yep, the cleave is coming through. Wait, we killed everyone. Let's look for the chest. Oh, here it is. Reinforced Chaos Chosen Helm. That's the best Chaos Helm I've seen, so we're getting some better stuff for sure. I don't know how the loot works exactly. Lordly, okay, well, we saw the best, and then we just did way better than that. And I should have waited to heal up, but I just got kind of impatient there. This is a really good layout for us. Let's actually pull back. Let's not charge this one. We just drag them over to us, then it's like 100% free win, I think. But yeah, as far as the loot, I don't think we automatically get, you know, great modifiers, but I think there's just higher chance for them. I think that's how it works. Oh, another chest right here. Balanced, which is a good modifier. Polearm though, I don't really like giving companions polearms, but we'll just sell it probably. 0 damage. Dodge my attack. That's not fair. I don't know about the throwing weapons. Seems like it takes a while to cast. Maybe if my proficiency is higher. Oh my goodness. This is nuts. I need to get some heals. Once I get another heal, then I'll start swinging maybe. Our dudes can't swing here. Look, Gotrek can. Just charging. Gotrek's not charging. That's where I made my mistake. So if everyone charges, Gotrek's gonna naturally be able to get to the front and start swinging. Yeah. It's up here. Am I not getting my heal? I'm waiting for my heal. Okay, I don't know where my heal's at. It's just offline right now, I guess. It's a no heal zone. A lot of high tier dudes in here. This is like their best unit. The High Elves. Whoa, okay. Maybe not. Very short room. That's like 4 rooms already done, I think. It could be a fast episode. I could just do like a 2 episode in one day type of deal. Because I want to do 1 dungeon for each episode. That's kind of how we've been formatting it. And it's getting to a point where like there's not a lot going on, you know, on the map between dungeons. Like it's just us trying to finish dungeons so that we can, you know, found our kingdom. So with this dungeon, I think it's best to just put your units over here and just chill over here for a minute and just let the enemy all stack up right here on this side. You know, what we could actually do is toss some bombs on them because they're all stacked up right here. They're not that stacked though. Could draw reinforcements. The bombs are really likely to draw in reinforcements. Yeah, I was expecting like 10 dudes right here, but that was not the case. Let's just run to the end though, I think. If we can. They have a necromancer, but I don't think they cast too much. They mainly just raise dead, as you would expect a necromancer would do. So a 1-shot to the head. Don't care about the chest here. I might have walked past it, I wasn't paying attention. This is room number like 5, let's just charge. Oh, this is the one that, this is a similar layout to the one where we got gunned down by the Skaven. But we're not against Skaven here. Yeah, Skaven's pretty much auto-lose, I think, in a dungeon. Like if we fight them, it's pretty much GG. I'm just trying to draw them away. We have some big heavy hitters here. I don't have any healing potions too. I gotta go for... This is the one guy. Wait, there's 2 guys actually that are hitting me. They're beastly. Units... Oh, Gotrek's here. Nice. And they're starting to target our units so we can start doing stuff. My cutting damage, not doing anything to that guy. Do keep in mind, I do have a stab attack that does piercing damage with this weapon. You have to draw your mouse down to use that. Something I gotta get used to. But yeah, if you can get this stabby attack every time, piercing damage does quite a bit to some of the armored targets. Yeah, these are some really easy rooms. Like this is going very smoothly. Could just run past these dudes. I might as well just take the free XP. Not throwing weapons. Yeah, I'm just so inaccurate with them. And it takes a while to like draw them. That's what I don't like about these things. I haven't been noticing the extra damage mechanic. These guys are undead though, so I don't think it works on them, right? Alrighty, well this is room number 6, I want to say, maybe 7 even. We got the meat grinder room. This is actually really good. This is like the most ideal layout, I think, right here. One thing I like about the troll as well is it has built-in regen. So like the ideal composition might be the chaos troll, paladin, maybe another troll. But those guys are stuck up there though, so we have to actually fight in this room. See, we're kind of forced to just sit up here in our bunker. It's okay. Unless we want me and Gotrek to go 2-man, but we're already so deep into this that I feel like taking risks is not to play anymore. Okay, see what's going on here. Pull back, dude. Chill. Gotrek's trying to charge out, so okay, I'm just gonna go clear out some dudes. Like, there's some archers around here that need to be cleared. Alright, let's just press on. Let's take out these 3 archers. I think that might be pretty much it. I see the chest as well. Go for the chest after these guys. Kind of a sneaky spot. Kind of not. I might get that chest though. I can. Balance modifier on this polearm. It's really long. Lordly brown leather boots. Really good modifier on some crappy boots. But yeah, this might be the last room, and if it is, I feel like we got really fortunate with how we've not been running into their special units. What does Orc have for special units? I don't actually remember. Like, do they have any big dudes, like trolls and stuff? I know they have shamans. Maybe their special unit is just that. I think like goblins have spellcasters as well. But like lizardmen have croxigors, ancient croxigors, and their skink priests. So what's up with the orc? Are they just shafted? I remember in previous runs, orc was the first faction I would go for just because they kind of roll over. And yeah, this might be it, which I'm down for it. This was a long dungeon. And yep, it is. We got the daemon sword. Plus 50% damage every time you kill an enemy. There's a 16% chance you lose a small amount of health. I mean, that's a weapon I could use because I get regen, so it's not actually that bad for me. I wonder how much 50% extra base damage is. So that thing is pretty fast and it has quite a bit of reach, so it could actually be a really good weapon. As for the rest of the gear, none of it had good modifiers. I think the best thing we can take is like this Brigandine and this Chieftain armor. We can sell that stuff. We also got those really good chaos helmets that I do believe our ogres can use. Yeah, so ogres can use chaos gear, I think. Which I did not know that. I wonder if they can use like the chest pieces as well. If they can, then that's kind of a bummer because I dumped some really good chaos chest pieces. But yeah, so we got really good helmets for both of our ogres now. Plus we got this reinforced Blood Knight armor that I think is better than this vampire hell armor. You lose some leg armor, but you get some extra head armor. We're gonna give that over to Scarlet the Wanderer, who's using this Sutures Yumi plus these feathered arrows, so he gets +1 power draw. And then he has 380 archery with 9 power draw, so the dude is really beastly at range. We could actually bring him into a dungeon, by the way. He might be really beastly in a dungeon. Maybe we'll do that in the next episode. We'll try to bring an archer into a dungeon.